What's up guys, my name is Liam. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Machenike EP3. This is a control gaming mouse pad. Really great build quality with great performance. So we're going to see how it stacks up and whether or not this is going to be the perfect gaming mouse pad for you. So let's check it out. Before we get started, I did want to let you know this was sent out to me by Machenike. However, everything you'll be hearing in this video is going to be my own words and my own opinions. This did arrive to my front door, flat package. Here's what the box actually looks like. It opens up here in the center. And the dimensions of this are a little bit more on the smaller side. This does come in two different sizes. They have a 420 millimeter in width by 330 millimeter in height version. This is the biggest option. This one sits at 480 millimeters in width by 400 millimeters in height, and this is sitting at 4 millimeters in thickness. This also features this diamond pattern pour-on base, and sitting at 4 millimeters in thickness, it is actually pretty soft and plush, so you have no problems pushing into it. I prefer using these types of mouse pads with larger set mice skates. If you were to use something with like dot skates or something like the Razer Viper Mini Signature Edition that has really small corner skates, it does tend to sink into this quite a bit, but a little bit more slippery on the base here. I don't have too many issues myself with it sticking into my desk, but just keep in mind, if you have any experience with these pour-on type bases, you might need to apply some water to the bottom of the pad as you seat it on your desk to get the stick properly. The stitching all the way around the edges was done very well, very thin and narrow over here, and it does actually sit slightly below the surface itself. They do have their logo down here on the bottom right hand corner. It is raised up above the surface, so if you were to move your mouse over here, you can feel the bottom of your mouse skates. The surface of this is very smooth to the touch. You can feel a slight bit of texture along the y-axis, a little bit on the x-axis, but not so much. So when it comes to the performance, you do get a very low sense of static friction. So no matter what type of high-speed game I was playing or anything like that, I didn't notice too many issues. You can push into it to give you some additional control, but the dynamic friction, the way this glides across the surface, is very smooth and effortless when you're transitioning, changing directions, anything like that. But this does have that soft pour-on base, so it doesn't get too muddy. You can kind of move real easily through the pad as you are pushing into it. And as you release pressure on it, as you're moving back and forth, the rebound and elastic properties on it are really quick. So the Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn Pro, the smallest size that this actually does come in, is 490 millimeters by 420, but the performance, the glide, everything about these, they kind of fall perfectly right in line with one another. This is sitting at 4 millimeters in thickness. This is the soft version, so it's at 3.5. And even though there is just 0.5 millimeters in thickness difference between both of these, just everything about the static and the dynamic friction on both these are incredibly similar. So let's go ahead and throw up a speed comparison between both of them. All right guys, so that about wraps things up on the Machenike EP3. As I've mentioned several times in the past, the Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn Pro, the newer version of it, is one of my favorite pads on the market. So that's one of the reasons why I found myself enjoying this so much and why I decided to throw up a review to let you guys know how the overall performance of this thing actually feels. So of course, with the build, the pour-on base, the performance of this, again, the only downside I see to this for myself personally is I prefer bigger pads. I do prefer the 500 by 500 square. So it'd be nice to see if they came out with bigger sizes of this, but if you do have an opportunity to pick this up where you live and you are looking for the smaller size, I can say that I do give this 2 thumbs up. I love the performance of it and the build quality. Everything about it really does feel great. All right guys, so if you have any questions or feel like I left anything out, please let me know down in the comments below. Aside from that, if you've enjoyed watching this video and are interested in seeing more videos like this in the future, please drop this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.